Coming up on CityView, Austin's new Animal Services Director shares her vision of how to keep the city a no-kill community. A behind-the-scenes look at what really happens when you call 911. And Honor Flight Austin continues its mission to recognize the contributions of those who served and sacrificed. Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Carol Barish. Those stories and more, but first, the City of Austin Parks and Recreation Department is in the process of restoring the historic Covert monument at the top of Covert Park at Mount Bunnell. The 1938 historic monument commemorates the conveyance of Covert Park by Frank Covert Sr. to the Travis County Park System. The park was deeded to the City of Austin in 1972.
This is an important cultural landscape feature of the site. We have people that are from all over the world that come here to Mount Bunnell. They walk up the steps, and the first thing they see is this monument. It's clearly old, and it communicates something about the importance of the site, that it was important enough to convey to a public entity, to the Travis County Park System, and later to the City of Austin. And we really want to celebrate that donation of land, and we really want to celebrate this important monument that kind of tells that story.
Parks received a $25,000 grant toward restoration efforts from the Texas Historical Commission's Certified Local Government Program. The restoration is being led by Catherine Williams, who is the object's conservator with Silver Lining Art Conservation, and Matthew Johnson with Bartlett Stone, a company that specializes in ornamental architectural stone carving, design, and restoration. The historic Covert Monument is among the oldest man-made features at the site and contributes to the park's rustic and historic character. The city hosted a meet and greet with the new Chief Animal Services Officer, Tawny Hammond. Members of the community, volunteers, and rescue partners were in attendance. Hammond talked about her vision for Austin, pet welfare challenges, and how the community can maintain its status of being the largest no-kill city in the country.
When it comes to the vision of Austin and the things that I want to see, that I want to be that steward of and to make happen, what I'm thinking about is this incredible foundation that Austin has built. We're building a house. We're still building. We're still creating. And there's this incredible foundation that you all have built as a community, and everybody has been part of that. And I think it's absolutely amazing. I know Austin made history as the largest city, the largest no-kill city in the country. Well, we're going to make history again. We are a beacon of hope, and the nation is watching us. We are a beacon of hope for other communities that want to do what we're doing.
Hammond also spoke about ways to encourage more people to adopt pets from animal shelters and rescue partners.
We still, nationally, less than 30% of the people that acquire pets in their home are getting them from shelters or rescues. They're getting them somewhere else. They're buying them. They're getting them from neighbors, backyard breeders, friends of friends, but they're not coming to shelters and rescues. And that's the conundrum. We've got to connect.
Hammond began her job here on June 15th, moving from Fairfax County, Virginia, where she oversaw the operations of that animal shelter. Hammond has more than 30 years of experience in public service. More information about the new Chief Animal Services Officer and the Austin Animal Center can be found at austinanimalcenter.org. When an emergency happens and 911 is called, we might not realize and appreciate the work that goes into running and maintaining an emergency 911 center.
Hello, is Austin 911. Do you need police, the fire department, or the ambulance?
Yeah, I need the ambulance.
Let me get them online.
The 911 Emergency Contact Center not only provides response to emergency incidents, but also to police-related non-emergency calls, including report writing. They also dispatch and monitor the safety of police officers during calls for service.
In WPQ 113 Information Reckless Driving, the 9500 block north I-35.
In the past year, our 911 Contact Center handled over 1 million calls for help and dispatched officers to over 600,000 emergency incidents.
Female crying in the background, 10-0 on the resident.
In addition, almost 250,000 non-emergency requests were processed, allowing police officers to be more available in our neighborhoods.
Do you need police, fire, or EMS?
Police.
Okay, what location, please?
The civilians who work in these vital roles are well trained and empowered to make positive differences in the lives of the people who live, work, and visit our community. Police Chief Art Acevedo explains why they're so important.
I believe it's a lifeline. It's a lifeline for the community that the police department serves, and it's a lifeline for our officers.
Ring 304, making contact, and looks like the subject is outside.
Without that 911 call taker that picks up that phone,
To what location, please?
calms the situation down,
Okay, ma'am, it's okay. Just give us the address.
we wouldn't be the second safest city in the United States.
If you want to belong to a team that makes a positive difference every day, we want to talk with you. To see if you're eligible for current opportunities, please email us. Honor Flight Austin has announced its upcoming trips this fall to recognize our nation's veterans at their memorials in Washington, D.C. The nonprofit organization has been flying veterans to our nation's capital since 2012. Busy travelers at ABIA are always ready to take a few moments to salute each contingent of vets at the start of their journey. This past spring, Honor Flight number 22 was made up of 40 World War II veterans. Austin Mayor Steve Adler, as well as former mayor and Honor Flight Austin co-founder Lee Leffingwell, accompanied the former sailors, soldiers, and Marines on their journey.
It's great to be part of this. These are folks that are, in the final chapters and paragraphs of their life. To be among peers, they're making new friendships with each other. To see them receive the gratitude and thanks of so many people, it's very special.
In addition to taking part in a ceremony at the World War II Memorial, 4 of the veterans participated in the laying of a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Honor Flight's next trip is set for September 25th. For more information and a link to ATXN's special documentary on Honor Flight 22, go to honorflightaustin.org. That's all for this week's City View. I'm your host, Carol Barish. A new episode will air on July 24th. Thanks for watching.